Hey guys, this week's reflection is going to be a little bit different. I'm currently at a place where I don't have my setup, and I won't have it by Friday, so I won't be able to record anything the regular way and in the regular format. So I do apologize. This week we're talking about New Year's resolutions because that's something that's going to be huge in the next couple of days, actually, just because New Year's is Saturday and Sunday. 2016, having been such a tumultuous year, 2017 is going to be a fantastic year. That's what they're all looking forward to. That's what they're hoping for, and that's kind of what everybody wants. And much as I totally want the same, I will never say no to something that can be awesome and positive, because really I feel like that's what a lot of people, especially those in the US and those suffering from Brexit, really would really appreciate. So the reason that would be such a huge deal is because there's a fair bit of fallout, and it's still kind of currently occurring. Brexit isn't as reported, but it is still having some repercussions in Britain. And obviously the President-elect Trump is actually going to be coming into office as of 2017. I think it's in January, but I could be wrong. There's a lot of crazy things going on in the next year, and it's both exciting and terrifying. I'm actually really excited to see where things go, for better or worse, because that's the exciting thing, is you never really know. And with this year being the tumultuous time that it has been, that's all I can really hope for. Now, with all that rant over, getting into the main topic. Alright, so we're back. Sorry about that. But anyway, this next year is going to be interesting, and getting into the meat of what New Year's is all about is kind of what would you call them? Like revelations or resolutions that a lot of people come up with. Whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to be more active, whether it's to go out and do more exciting things, whether it is to picket the Trump lines, or, all kinds of different things. The point is, I'm going to say revolutions every time. And what I think would be the most interesting thing to see is what everybody looks forward to actually improving in the new year and how far they get with it. I know my last resolution did not last long. But this year, I'm trying to go forward thinking of something that would be easier to maintain and more realistic for me personally. At the moment, I'm actually trying to figure out what my resolution will be, because I'm kind of struggling with the concept of New Year's. It might be a new year, but in reality, it's just another day. So it's almost like setting just another goal. For those of us who are constantly setting goals for ourselves and constantly thinking about it like every day is a new challenge, then, it's essentially the same thing as a resolution, except you're more hard-pressed to keep, say, a 5-year plan for business or for future goals or something like that. So what differs between those kinds of things and resolutions is that a lot of times resolutions don't actually last that long, and the way they're approached isn't realistic enough to maintain them a lot of the times. And I feel harsh saying that, but the reality is you're not going to be nearly as successful if you give yourself a goal that is very broad strokes, essentially. Because if you don't kind of break it down and say, okay, so here's how I'm going to do this step by step, then you have a lesser success rate than if you were to say, I'm just going to lose 70 pounds in the next year. If you were to break that down, you could say, okay, I'm going to, first of all, start exercising more, start focusing on what particular traits will effectively develop the most weight loss, whether that's exercise, which generally cardio is what shreds the most weight. You're looking for that sort of deal. One thing to start with is gradually extending on, a treadmill and other cardio-based exercises and that sort of thing. That's enough of me talking like I know anything about working out. Resolutions for the New Year's are very difficult to keep, and I feel like the right way to approach them is just sort of breaking it down and taking things step by step, as opposed to trying to be overly aggressive. because I feel like those are the easiest way they get broken, and that is what they're infamous for, is being broken almost days in. I think like all the ones I'm thinking of are like workout or exercise based, or motivation to work on whatever your passion might be. For me, it's YouTube or film. For other people, it might be working on a sport of some kind or hobby that they generally keep up, or like a passion project that they do in their spare time. But anyway, that's kind of just my thoughts on resolutions. And yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have your own thoughts on resolutions and would like to let me know, please comment down below. If you like the video, please give it a like and share it with all your friends who are going to make crazy, awesome, or ridiculous resolutions. Oh, and tell me what they are down below as well. I look forward to seeing what you guys have planned for the next year. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is Splice Night Out, and I will talk to you next week.